Breaking news. Amidst planned petrol subsidy removal, Obasanjo says Nigeria must commit to renewable energy. Tells Buhari we cannot continue like this. Hello, my wonderful people. In case you're not aware, from next year, 2022, President Muhammadu Buhari is planning that fuel subsidy, which has been the greatest fraud, okay, in this country, will be removed, okay, where they collect millions and legally they can put it into their pocket by lying to Nigerians that they are doing what we call petroleum subsidy. It's not, they did not just start with Buhari, okay, so it's not just Buhari, I mean, it's all of them, okay, I mean, every one of them. I mean, to a large extent, the pot and the kettle, there is not much difference. They all go to the same destination. And six and half a dozen. Please, can you really tell me what the difference is? One is six, one is half a dozen. What is half a dozen? So here you are. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. As Olusegun Obasanjo sends Buhari this critical message at a time where Buhari has said we are removing every form of subsidy from this time henceforth. Let's get the details. He said Nigeria should get what we call renewable energy. Amidst the unpopular plans by the federal government to raise electricity tariff in December and remove petroleum subsidy next February, former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo has sent a serious message to President Muhammadu Buhari that Nigeria must commit to generating power from renewable energy and clean carbon-free sources. He stated this on Friday in the remark of at the former inauguration of the Olusegun Obasanjo Library, where two MW solar power projects in Abeokuta, Ogun State has commenced. Nigeria mainly generates power for domestic and industrial use through electricity supply by the distribution companies, which has been clipped for years and has not succeeded. The use of petrol and diesel to fuel generating sets has been an option adopted by many in the face of the power enormous challenges confronting Africa's most populous nation, with over 200 million people. However, the federal government recently announced its plan to remove subsidy on premium motor spirit, popularly called Petrol, beginning from February 2022. The government also disclosed that it would pay 5,000 naira each to 40 million Nigerians to cushion the effort of fuel subsidy removal, a move that has been widely criticized. According to the group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, petrol would sell for between 320 to 340 per litre. Are you listening? From February 2022. The current pump price of petrol at filling station is between 162 and 165, although the product is mostly sold at the price of 165 rate due to the recent challenges in the downstream oil sector. Similarly, the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission has said it will review the country's power tariff by next Monday, bearing any unforeseen efforts. This means electricity users will pay more when implementing and using any of these facilities. Many Nigerians have lamented the untold hardship recent inflation and development that these things are bringing on. But the regime of President Muhammadu Buhari has been unyielding despite the public outcry on the huge oppression coming on the people. At the launch of the solar project on Friday, Obasanjo, who was Nigerian democratically elected president from 1999 to 2007 and military head of state between 1976 to 1979, said renewable energy is cheaper and good for the environment. Buhari, look into this instead of killing the people with inflation. So this is what is happening. That's a very, I mean, the whole world is looking for better environments. I mean, both electricity and in all wise, the whole world, okay, is moving towards this aspect. But I seriously wonder why the current administration is not looking out for things that could potentially better the life and property of people and make things much easier. If we have this renewable, good energy source of power supply, to a large extent, we will not have will not have some of these things going on, and people will not suffer as much. Okay, people will not suffer as much. So what is currently ongoing is not acceptable in any way, form, or kind. It's not acceptable. And so the current administration needs to do more and save Nigerians from the current predicament that we find ourselves. Okay, renewable energy is the way forward in the whole world. Right now, everybody is saying, renewable energy, blah, 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 blah. That's the way forward. That's the way forward. That's the way forward currently, as we see. That's the way forward. So everybody and anybody cannot begin to, put eyes and put attention and say, we want to still use. I mean, is it's our power supply? Is it constant? Even the generator. I know somebody personally, a lady we know very well, comes to our house, assist us. Remember during growing up as children, when we had major exams to write, she was the person who helped us got teachers then to help us facilitate our learning, and help us when we got into secondary school, even when we got into university and had to have our matriculation. She was there, a very close friend of the family. Our daughter, about the same age as myself, and the mother died inside the house. What happened? Okay, they finished eating, there was no light, and so they said, okay, let's watch a movie before we go to bed. They put, because of, again, insecurity, theft, and the rest all around, they put the generator, when the way they build houses and they have a little bit of balcony, yeah, and the balcony, again, you put nets because of malaria and the rest. So they put the generator there. They were not conversant with the very, the place where the exhaust, the extract of the carbon is going, and it was just facing directly into the window of the house. Slow killer. And so they began to inhale this carbon, or the extract coming out from this. Gently, gently, they slept into coma, and they died from there. And they died from there. People that shouldn't have died. These are people I know personally. And I know you or somebody out there knows somebody who has also been affected one way or another. Okay, so these are currently things going on. These are things happening, but nobody's paying attention to what's happening to the people. So Olusegun Obasanjo have really truly spoken well, very well. We need to consider the people, and we need to look into renewable energy, things that will also be good for the environment. You know, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.